In this video, we're going to dive into one of the most powerful features in Bezi for creating immersive interaction designs. The body rig is a tool with many uses. It can be used to lock user interface and 3D game elements to users' field of view in mobile AR, interact with 3D elements in augmented reality, or explore immersive virtual worlds in XR. We'll be covering what you can do with this tool, exploring its features, and finally showing what it can do with other interactive design tools such as colliders and behaviors using the state machine. To place a body rig in the scene, go to Objects and select where you want it to be in the scene. It's recommended that the body rig start at the center of the 3D canvas at 000 position for many different types of projects. Try to build your experiences with this position in mind. Next, let's talk about the composition of the body rig. This object contains a series of nested groups within it. The inner groups represent the head, left hand, and right hand. The head group has a camera that represents the field of view of the user. You can adjust the values of this camera just like the standard camera. The left hand and the right hands don't have anything in them except visual representations of the hand. By default, they're set to MetaQuest controllers. Like any normal group, you can place any object or nested groups within these groups. If you place an object in the head, visible elements within the camera view will move along with the user's point of view. And if placed in the hand groups, objects there will move along with the user's hand in augmented and virtual reality. Now let's have a look at the body rig's properties. By default, the body rig is set to 1.6 meters, which is roughly the height of the average person. You can change this if needed. Next is the hand display. By default, it's set to Quest 2 controllers. If you're designing for hand controllers, you can change them here. If you don't intend to use any hand-based controls, you can turn them off. The next two options are to display the controllers in headset and to enable or disable direct touch. Direct touch is used for hand controllers, where fingers are used to interact with an object. There are a few more other properties that are outside of the body rig to take into consideration. Click outside of the body rig to reveal play mode properties. You can have play mode start with any camera you like. If you want it to start from the body rig, keep it there. The next property to keep in mind is enable AR mode. Keep this turned on if you want users to experience things in AR with the body rig. Otherwise, turn it off. By combining basic interactions, behaviors, and colliders, all composed within the state machine, you can unlock the power of the body rig. To help you understand its power, we've crafted 3 different interactions which we'll set up together. First is this first-person user interface that locks 2D and 3D elements in place in relation to the user camera. Second is this watch-like hand user interface that activates when the user's wrists turn around. Third is teleporting through a portal with direct touch interactions. We're not going to go through too much detail on how these were built, but if you watch the previous Bezi 101 videos, such as object overview, object composition, lighting and background, behaviors, colliders, materials, and the state machine videos, you'll have all the knowledge you need to build them. First up, we'll start with a user interface. What we need to do is drag the UI into the body rig's head group so that it stays locked to the user's view. Make sure that it stays within the frame of the camera so that it's visible at all times. I've tweaked it a bit so that the top and bottom bars are snug at the bottom left and top right edges of the screen. Now for a little extra variation. I went ahead and grouped the top and bottom bars, then pulled them out of the head group. To keep them following the head, we just need to add a follow behavior. Here's how this interaction looks like on a smartphone and in headset. Now for the watch UI. We'll place this one in the hand group so that it appears when the hand controller rotates. To make this happen, I created 2 colliders, one in the hand group and another with a follow behavior locked to the hand with a 0 smoothness for precision. The watch UI is set to appear when the 2 colliders meet, which happens when the hand turns towards the user. If you want a deeper dive into this, Daniel's got a great tutorial that covers it in more detail. Here's how this interaction looks like in headset. Lastly, let's set up the portal. We'll start by having the portal doors open with a direct touch event, using the teleport button as the trigger. Once that's in place, we'll move the whole portal group towards the user. The setup is similar to the portal's doors, with event interactions and triggers, just a slight difference in the duration and delay. I've also added a key down event so that we can test it on the desktop before hopping into the headset. If you're curious about how we preview these interactions across different devices, there's a whole lesson dedicated to that topic as well. After learning about the body rig, you now have all the information you need to create engaging interactive designs that dynamically respond to a user's position. In the next few videos, we'll be learning about working with different devices and how to work collaboratively. We'll see you on the next one.